Traffic accidents seriously affect not only the human story, but also animals that are unaware of the dangers on the streets. They suddenly appear with their wild instincts and prevent drivers from reacting, causing heartbreaking collisions. In our video today, we will realistically convey to you the scary moments when animals encounter vehicles in the road through a camera lens. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to support us, so we can continue to prepare great content for you for safer driving. Let's get started. Cows risk their lives trying to cross the road. Those who escape death in this herd of cows usually live a long life. The truck driver didn't know what he was going to encounter. But what he didn't expect was a deer that jumped right at him. Unfortunately, both sides suffered serious damage. Oh, holy pig. Luckily, that big animal continued on its way as if nothing had happened. Pitch black night, a car flowing fast in the dark. Then suddenly from the darkness, the bear came out of the forest. In such a situation, the possibility of a driver caught suddenly not crashing is unfortunately impossible. Unfortunately, these animals, their silent forms with their eyes shining in the headlights, tear through the night, as if we are in a nightmare. Drivers are warned not to leave the city at 2 a.m. because that is when wild boars are most active. There are an average of 45 such incidents every year. A Tesla collided with a deer, causing $9,000 in damage. Hitting an animal while driving can be both emotionally and legally complicated for the driver. Leaving the scene without stopping after hitting an animal is considered a serious violation under the Highway Traffic Act. This can lead to both administrative fines and driver's license suspension. Wildlife and roads can be a deadly and expensive combination. Vehicles collide with large animals 1 to 2 million times a year in the United States, costing more than $8 billion and killing 200 people. That's a much higher cost for the animals. They also test drivers' patience. Driver behavior can be changed to help prevent these accidents, even if only a little. Efforts to help drivers avoid collisions rely on providing information to the driver. The driver can then take action, such as choosing when and where to drive, staying alert, and reducing speed. Oh, another unfortunate day for car owners. A large, powerful buffalo suddenly charged at a car with its horns. Weighing between 1,000 and 2,000 pounds, it's hard not to be afraid. Free-roaming stray dogs. They're still common in rural areas of poor countries and are a constant traffic safety hazard. More than 3,000 traffic accidents occurred due to stray dogs in the last 5 years, and 67 people lost their lives in these accidents. Just as there is Content ID on YouTube, there are also rules on the highway. These rules are determined by the Content ID on YouTube, and they are determined by the state on the highway, because those who do not comply with the rules pay the penalty. This can sometimes be a car, sometimes a person, sometimes an animal. When this vehicle notices the animal while driving, it crashes because the braking distance is not sufficient. Animals often do not see various means of transportation. Cars, trucks, trains as a threat. This makes accidents inevitable. If you have noticed, accidents happen all of a sudden. If you ask what kind of precautions can be taken against such accidents, we can say the following. While choosing roads where wildlife is very dominant, we need to increase the vehicle speed above the maximum limit and take our eyes off the road for a moment. This will benefit us halfway in terms of accidents. Our only purpose here in this video is to help you. This is our biggest goal. As we mentioned on our AllSpark channel, when passing through places like villages, and towns with our vehicles, it will be of great benefit to our viewers if you drive carefully and in accordance with the rules. We kindly ask you to take this into consideration. A mother and her 2 cubs. Oh, the cubs who were unaware of what was going to happen. The mother bear and her cubs who tried to leave the rails after hearing the engineer's warning, unfortunately came to a tragic end. Although her cubs managed to escape, the mother bear unfortunately could not escape in time. A train honked from afar to warn the cow on the rails, but it accelerated and did not stop. Why can't they perceive these horn sounds as danger? The result will unfortunately be inevitable. In another incident, a bird flying close to the ground hit a fast-moving train and had a tragic end. However, another thing that caught my attention in this video is this. Aren't people really strange? Why don't they stop themselves from walking on the rails in an interesting way, even though they know it is dangerous? It's really interesting. Unfortunately, such collisions happen frequently because many railway tracks pass through the natural habitat. Agencies and conservation organizations are hoping to find effective solutions to these problems. If a train is moving at about 30 miles per hour, a cow can find time to escape the tracks. However, the seriousness of such collisions has been documented. For example, a high-speed train that entered the longest railway tunnel near Fulda, Germany, at about 220 kilometers per hour, also hit a flock of sheep inside the tunnel, injuring 19 passengers and killing about 20 animals. In addition, many people have difficulty controlling their pets in such places. The fine for allowing their animals on the tracks can be up to $5,000. The motorcyclist is driving here by looking at the map in front of him. This is a big mistake he made, and the fact that he hit the gazelle supports this. We hope it is nothing serious, but he looks scared. We believe that he will be more careful from now on. The car was moving fast, and suddenly a pig appeared in front of him. The pig opened his arms to God. The front of the car hit him hard because the driver waited for 2 hours for the rescue team to arrive. It is really impossible not to go crazy with the situation experienced by both parties. A real pain in the neck for drivers at night. Horses, kangaroos, a fox, a bird, or most other animals do not have the automatic sense of danger that an approaching vehicle creates. A pig or a horse will jump on the road, stop and look for an approaching vehicle until it is too late for the vehicle to avoid it or get out of the way of the animal, and an accident is inevitable. What about the driver who carelessly runs over cows trying to mate? Do you think this guy is a bad driver, or is he crazy? What we saw is unbelievable. Although various glasses have been introduced thanks to technology so that drivers can see more clearly at night, most drivers do not prefer these types of glasses because they think they will not work. However, this problem has been largely solved with the R&D studies. By the way, let's not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Some drivers are really careless in their driving. They act as if the traffic rules do not apply to them. When this happens, accidents are inevitable. Cars, and especially trucks, need to calculate some things very well on the highways. As you can see in the video, this vehicle that hits a flock of sheep realizes the situation late and applies the brakes. But since the braking distance is not enough, an accident is inevitable. Many sheep die. I hope they reproduce quickly. Otherwise, sheep owners will realize that their numbers have decreased a lot. The deer that suddenly jumps into the road realizes the danger late, and it is too late. There is nothing much the driver of the vehicle can do about this situation. He hits the deer. Oh my God, we can see in the video how much the poor guy suffers, because hitting him at that speed must have hurt a lot. I hope he doesn't die. The last months of autumn increase the mobility of wild animals due to the cycle of nature. In October and November, animals are forced to cross roads, fields, and even highways frequently while migrating instinctively. This situation leads to unwanted accidents and serious dangers for both humans and animals.